It's Tuesday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down
And
the road today,
it's Renaissance Man.
I'm
here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,345 in a row of the Renaissance Man show. We can get into it just like we do every single night, fam and friends. It's a little different tonight because I'm here on OBS, and for the first time they changed the style of the look of this, setup, and I don't like it because I'm smaller, so all of a sudden it's hard to see what's happening on the screen. There's a lot going on over here. So I got Zabrowski over here ready to do woo-woo, Joanne ready to do freaking wheeze all night long, and I can't even see a thing. How's everybody doing out there, TikTok style? Over here on YouTube, day 1,345 in a row. Please follow, share, share, because we're about to go live and do some stuff. I got 3 stories for you. Plus, we got a guitar over here that's about to get jammed out on. We have new songs, 2 of them yesterday. I'm working on another that's crazy. I've got a 35 on my phone. I'm realizing I'm just going to start knocking them off one by one. And we'll start putting out a lot more albums. So 15 are out there. If you go over to Spotify, you go over to iTunes, 196 songs. They were all written right here. We're going to write one tonight. This is one of them.
While others fly around and say, there's something to live for.
Hit that freaking like, people. Smash the screen. Get some people down here. We're about to get into it. Get the comedy news. Joanne's wheezing. Joanne, keep it down, Joe. Get keep it down. Put the biggie boo, yo, you don't, cause you gotta get down, yo, the flow, cause it's gonna get crazy. Day 1,345 in a row in the dough. We got 3 people in the TikTok platform, yo. Smack the freaking screen, let's get people down here. Gonna get into it just like we do every night and day. Yeah, we're gonna play something to die for.
Something to live for.
Something to live for. I need more.
Something to die for. Oh, won't you give me more? Hey, so many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Oh, wow, there's something to live for. There's something to die for. Yeah. Give me something to live for. Something to die for, yeah. Not surprising to live for.
Joanne, keep the wheeze down for the woo-hoo. Surprise! Give it to us. Woo-hoo! Right? I was here, you were there, we were all doing it. Zabrowski hit us with a friggin' woo-hoo that was through the roof, right? We were all there from the beginning, ready to go. Joanne, what news stories do we have for us, for the fam and friends today? I'm a little disturbed because Stream Deck's not working, whatever the frig that means. Here's the deal. OBS, everything's different, smaller screen. And now, Stream Deck's not working. Thanks for coming out there. I shouldn't have upgraded. It's always one of the things, you only open up the freaking OBS when you're going live. So I opened up and it's always do you want to upgrade? This is the second time or third time in the 1,345 days that this has happened. Where I'm sure, I'll upgrade. And I'm freaking sitting here trying to figure out why everything's different. Joanne, stop wheezing. So guys, how everybody doing? What's going on? Who's over here on TikTok with me? I got your ideal. Yours ideal? I can't say. I don't know what's going on over there. But I see over here a fam and friends on the YouTube fam. Loving it. Benjamin. Jeffrey Flissick. I got Pamela Swan here from the top with S. Coop. And Trish Killian's been here for about half. Sorry about that, Trish. I was doing it. Joanne wanted to go live and just say hi and just kind of vamp. She goes, well, I was going to do the show. No, I'm sorry, Joanne. You can't go live. You push the button. End of the day style. I am trying to figure out how to get this Stream Deck working, because when I try to do things like that's all automated with a push button system, you know. Joanne's not doing her job. I got to push the button. Pamela said it already. Freaking Joanne. Right. So guys, a couple news stories and then we're going to get into some music. We're not going to dilly-dally today, Joanne, even though I know you like when I do that. Joanne says, that's my favorite part of the show. I get it, Joanne. I get it. Let's see if we can do a little window capture still. Let's see if that works. It may not. There's a good chance that nothing's working right when you try to go live. So I had 3 different stories that I was going with before I decided to go with this, and I'll get with a couple of those other stories later. But I came across something, and I thought to myself, this is a much better topic for us to get into. So did you guys know that the first human baby was born on December 26th, 2002? Ooh-wee. We're about to get into the thick of it right now. Joanne, pull up the article and stop wheezing. You know, it's getting kind of, obnoxious where I'm trying to do the show and she just keeps doing it. Can you put it on the air? No. So like when I'm doing the news story, then everybody, I'm here. Okay, I see you got me on the screen. Thank you, Joanne. Like, what about the story itself? This is where we run into an issue with Joanne. What happens if I do this? Does that work now? Nope. Joanne, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do when nothing's working properly. Let's try 9 more things. This is so crap. This is literally the issue every time. Oh, there. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne had to go in and do her thing. So now we have the story on the screen. Okay, Joanne, thank you very much. Should we put a little music on, Joanne? This is a story needs a little music. The first cloned baby is born on December 26th. This is in 2002, fam and friends. That's 20 years ago in a month and a half. Can you tell me what happened to that freaking child? Eve, her name is Eve. Does anybody know an Eve that's about 20 years old and doesn't have a belly button? Something weird's going on over there. Let's see. We're going to get into the story right now. Joanne, pull it up. What's up? Joanne says she doesn't have a belly button. Joanne, it's just because you can't see it or feel it. That's how big the humongocarditis has gotten. That you can't reach around to the belly button. She thinks, Joanne, do you want to pull up the shirt? So, actually, never mind. No, I never want to see that. Thanks for terrible image. The world's first cloned baby was born on December 26th, claims the Bahamas-based cloning company, Cloneaid. Cloneaid, guys. Mother and Cloneaid. But there's been no independent confirmation of the claim. The girl named Eve by the cloning team was said to have been born by cesarean section at 11:55 Eastern Standard Time. The birth at an undisclosed location went very well, said Brigitte Bossier. That's a French name, Joanne. President of Cloneaid. The company was formed in 1997 by a Raelian cult, which believes people are clones of aliens. The baby is very healthy. She's doing fine, Rosselier was told at a press conference in Hollywood, Florida. On Friday, the 7-pound baby is a clone of a 31-year-old American woman whose partner is infertile. Proving that the baby is a clone of another person would be possible by showing that their DNA is identical. Genetic tests on the baby and mother will now be carried out, and results will be available in 8 or 9 days. Where the frig are those results, Joanne? I hope you pulled that story up. Necessary expertise. Many scientists are skeptical of Brossier's claim. Alan Tronson of Monash University in Melbourne, Australia, says he does not believe the group has the necessary expertise to clone a person. And nearly everything they have said in the past has never been confirmed by scientific investigation, he told the Sydney Morning Herald. Maverick, Joanne, if you could just speak properly. Maverick fertility scientist Severino Antinori, who claimed earlier in December that the first cloned baby would be born in January 2003, is also critical. An announcement of this type has no scientific corroboration and risks creating confusion, he said. We keep our scientific work from making announcements and don't take part in this race. You know, guys, this just reminds me of something that like Dr. Evil would be a part of, right? You mean, I don't know. I just feel like he'd be doing it. Opponents of human cloning point to the high rate of miscarriages of cloned animal fetuses and the high rate of defects in live births. Brosseler has claimed that the large number of female cult members willing to act as surrogate mothers increase their chances of success. Irresponsible and repugnant. Yeah, no, that's also you, Joanne. But that's in the story. She said, that's mean. I didn't mean it about her at first, but when she asked, she gotta freaking get it right in the freaking face, right? You guys want to be treated the same, right? Whatever, right? Guys, joke. It's a freaking comedy show. Deal with it, all right? Seriously. He offended me. It's a freaking joke. What's going on, 2022? Oh, goodness. You know what I mean? Like, Joanne, it's unbelievable. They think that I really give you an elbow in the fudge. Guys, Joanne's not real. Attempting to clone humans is irresponsible and repugnant and ignores the overwhelming scientific evidence from mammalian species cloned so far. Rudolf Janisch, a cloning expert at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, told New Scientist previously. In May, U.S.-based fertility scientist Panos Zavos, this is a friggin' name right there. Good old Panos. Do me a favor, Panos. Just a little side note here, you know what I mean? We're taking on like a huge cavalry, and we could use little Panos. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we couldn't get Zeus, but we got Panos. He came out of nowhere on like a sled. It was snowing that day, you know? Down the hill, Panos came. He was wielding like a freaking, you know, like the old school thing where they had the balls on a chain and they're just freaking circling around, bashing everybody as they went. That was Panos. Oh, man. I wish I had video of Panos. I could just see it, though. And then, like, there's other people like, it's Zavos! Like, what, Panos Zavos or his brother, Ufthos? It wasn't Ufthos. That guy's even crazier. Oh, man. Well, we gotta run from Panos. You know, good thing it wasn't Uthos, though. That would have been like, oof, crazy, you know? What the? Joanne! You know, I mean, Panos. When you're taking on a cavalry, you better bring, you know, at least some sort of Greek god or a name of someone who's a Greek god. Panos, Uthos, you know, Zeus. Zeus would have been a better one, like if I could have brought Zeus, but Uthos came out of my mouth first, so like, you know, that's what we went with. What's that, Joanne? I know, Joanne. Uthos was the real god of them all. She goes, you know, Uthos was the most powerful. I know. Of course. Uthos was the most powerful god of them all. Zeus was just a stand-in. Anyway, guys, when Panos Zavos, that is not Uthos, told U.S. Congress that 5 groups of scientists were rushing to be first to produce the first cloned human baby, reproductive cloning. Joanne, cloning? Really? Are you saying cloning? We got to go back, dude, Jim Carrey style. Yes, driven. Zavos told, you know, remember like Panos style, told the U.S. Congress that 5 groups of scientists were rushing to be the first to produce a first cloned human baby. Reproductive cloning, creating a baby rather than cloned early embryo, is illegal in many countries. But in November, talks on a global ban were suspended following a series of deadlocked United Nations meetings. Of course, the UN. Right? The UN getting involved with cloning. 20 years ago today, guys. 20 freaking years ago. I just want to show you. You're on the screen with me here. What does that date say? I know it's some freaking stupid English, Joanne. She goes, it's in English. You know, I get it. 27 December 2000. I get it. But yeah, we do it different here in the United States. Like I'd say the right way. December 27, 2002. That's how we say it. You know, like, oh, it's the 27th of December 2022. 2002. We could do Jeremy Irons. Sometimes we'll do Jeremy Irons doing the news just because he's the best voice in history. The world's first cloned baby was born on 26th of December. Claims that this Bahamas-based cloning company, Cloneaid. But there has been no independent confirmation of the claim. The girl named Eve, by the cloning team, was said to have been born by cesarean section by 11:55 Eastern Standard Time. Jeremy freaking Irons, Joanne. He's new into the, repertoire. I never did irons before, but now we're freaking working them in. Wow, you come down and bring Jeremy Irons. He's good times. Good times, Jeremy Irons. You throw some irons in the fire. Have a good time. Yeah. You can see who comes out for bonfire. You there. You got s'mores. You got marshmallow. Wow. Put it over the fire. Bang, boom. 2 minutes later, you got crispy marshmallow. You dare toss your graham cracker crunch. Chocolate inside. Wow. That's a clipper. What time is it right here? This is what we need to do sometimes because I never freaking know what the hell and when the hell. You know what I mean? Hold on a minute. I got to make the screen even smaller. 16 minutes in, Joanne, we did Christopher Walken. Thanks for you not taking a note because you freaking suck back there. It's like you expect something from your number two. What's that? Joanne down the hall on the right, Under the sink, Joanne. There's another roll. Sorry, forgot to change the. But you shouldn't be using that toilet anyway. I got you your own porta potty, and it's attached to the outside for ventilation. You're not allowed to go in my bathroom. Last time she did it, it smelled for 3 years. It just stopped smelling. What was it, guys? October? Yeah, it's been about a year since it stopped smelling like complete garbage every time I walk by that bathroom. I had 87 professional cleaners come by. They all had a solution. I could still smell. It's in my nostrils still, I try not to breathe through my nose. That's basically how bad it was. Anyway, should we get back to the story? Joanne, I'm getting back to the story. I'll do the teleprompter while you poop and dupe. Just remember to wipe that high knee butt, okay? Oh, I forgot you can't reach. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's right. I hooked up the hose in the porta potty for you. That's why you can't use my bathroom. I don't have a hose hookup section for you. That's over in the porta potty. Specific. I had it designed for you. It was brought in by Mr. Toilet Pooper. And when they came in, they said, we've never done one of these before. I said, you never had a Joanne before. You don't remember when they met you and you were wheezing? Oh, that's right. She's always wheezing. Oh, goodness. The first clone baby born. Oh, why are there not 1 million people for that bit? What are we talking about over here? Oh, goodness, Joanne. We had a good one there. Freaking A, she's crapping it. Air it out. Air it out. I don't want you pulling a friggin' Friday coming out. Don't nobody go on there 45 minutes. Woo! No, don't even do that. You know what I mean? I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear any freaking plopperoos either. You guys heard that one, right? That was like nuclear. So bottom line, guys, there's cloning, and it's not just like then 20 years ago. That once they made Baby Eve, there was the beginning of a cloning revolution. You just don't talk about the things they don't want you to know about. But I saw some dude on TikTok says he's a second generation, that his freaking clone, he died. They cloned the mofo. He's number 2. He knew the backstory. He's clone number 011926. Is that the right? Something like that. Can we open it, Joanne, with the friggin' thing? You know what? Sometimes when you ask Joanne to do something, she gets nothing done right. She's also in. the shitter still. What she is. What am I supposed to do about that, you know? That's what she calls it, not me. I usually just call it the bathroom, you know. Joanne. Sometimes she brings the best out of us, you know. Sometimes the worst, too, like out of herself, you know. There's some sort of demon, I think, within when she eats and then uses that porta potty. Anyway, Joanne, moving on to the next story. Oh, no, that's fine. We'll wait for you. We're not going to wait for her. She goes, oh, can you wait? I like when you tell stories. No, I'm sorry, Joanne. Canadian battle rapper Pat Stay stabbed to death. This is a sad story. Eminem and Drake paid their respects to the underground rapper whose death in Halifax, Nova Scotia is being investigated as a homicide. The following story is brought to you by Marco Margaritoff, who's a dapper dude with a freaking beard. You know, doing it. September 6th, he wrote this freaking story. That was today. I try to pull the stories that are recent for you. Canadian rapper Pat Stay died in the early morning hours Sunday after being stabbed in downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax Regional Police announced in a statement his death is being investigated as a homicide. Police said they found the 36-year-old, whose full name is Patrick Wayne Stay, around 12:35 a.m. Stay was rushed to the hospital where he died. The Nova Scotia medical examiner determined his death later that day. It was the bugaboo. Joanne, this is too soon. You can't make jokes. Our thoughts are with the victim's family and loved ones during this difficult time. Halifax Regional Police said in the statement, Stay had 2 young children. That's freaking terrible. I wonder what happened. Somebody must have had a beef with him because he said something in a rap. Like, I can't stand that. It's like, man, why are people so willing to take life? I don't understand that. Hip-hop luminaries, including Eminem and Drake, paid their respects. Stay, who made his bones trading lyrical blows with skilled opponents in his head-to-head rap battle, starred in the 2017 Eminem-produced Bodied, about the underground scene. Hip-hop lost one of the best battlers of all time. R.I.P. Pat Stay. Kings never die, tweeted Eminem, whose real name is Mershish Marish. That's his German, you know, the way they say it in Germany. That was a blessing and an honor. Stay told Canadian outlet The Signal in 2020. I won that title match, and it was an honor to do it in front of Drake. The fellow Canadian rapper paid tribute in an Instagram story where he overlaid the text and read R.I.P. to the sucker-free boss. One of my favorite rappers ever. Drake also called him one of one, if not the best, in the comments of the song. Stay recently posted on a social media platform. Stay told The Signal he loved Halifax and never found a reason to go anywhere else. A memorial campaign launched on GoFundMe has raised more than $139,000 out of a $800,000 goal to finance the late rapper's funeral and support his family. Pat Stay was a very honorable man who was on his way to a bright future. The campaign, whose organizers wrote, "Our heart hurts for his family and friends at this time, so we hope to help ease some of the pain by ensuring his family has help through this process." New arrests have been made as of yet. Police said in a statement that the investigation is its preliminary stages and it's being led by a homicide investigator from the Special Investigations section of the Integrated Criminal... Really, Joanne? Why do they have to have so many different things? Just say it's like someone going to get them. They got a team of people going to get them. Led by the homicide investigators from Special Investigations Section of Integrated Criminal Investigation Division. Bang, biggity, friggin' boo. You tell me I can't do it again, Joanne? I'm doing it in triple time. What? She wants it in triple time. Investigation and its see, Joanne, you're getting me started on the triple time before I get to it, and then I'm getting, flustered. Give me a moment. Investigation in its preliminary stages and is being led by homicide investigators from a special case section of the Integrated Investigative Division. By men, and make sure you get your freaking speed stick after that one. So, Joanne, the division's going to do it. They're going after him. And thank you again, Marco Margaritov. Appreciate you. I want to tell you guys another thing I'm pretty freaking excited about because I'm a baseball fan. I'm a Yankee fan. I was a Don Mattingly fan. So pissed he didn't get a World Series. You know what I mean? Like, he was there in 1995. He just was like, my back hurts. And you know what I know he did? His back hurts. You can't stick it out for one more freaking year. Derek Jeter's a rookie. You know, you give him a chance. You go in there next year. You win a World Series. Bang, biggity boo. Instead, he didn't get into the Hall of Fame either. You know, he's a 310 average. Don Mattingly, 310 average, not in the Hall. Go F yourself, Hall of Fame. Just saying. That's just my personal side note. As a broadcaster here, 1,345 days in a row, Joanne. Joanne! Freaking A! She's still doing it back there in the toilet, you know, in the porta potty. I'm here 1,345 days in a row. You could stick it up your freaking bunghole, you dumb Hall of Fame people, for not putting Don Mattingly in the Hall. I'm sorry. You don't put him in the freaking Hall? He's the greatest first baseman I ever knew, besides Lou Gehrig. I knew him. Back to the Future Mark, when I was Mark Ruth. Some people called me Babe. You know, I was called my shot, pointed over the fence. You know, that's a Back to the Future Mark moment for you. Make sure you stay tuned for the movie. It's going to be movie number 6. We have 5 feature films on YouTube. All silly parody comedies, right, Joe? Freaking Joanne. I keep trying to go throw it to Joanne, you know, but she's throwing one down, you know. I don't want to breathe too deep because the ventilation system I got is like commercial, you know, but it's not like, you know, like Amazon warehouse facility, you know, filtration. If I had that, I would be like... I wouldn't care, you know, but I only got a commercial unit, you know, one that's good for like a 30,000, you know, maybe 15,000 square foot building. My house is 3,000 square feet, but you know, you got to get one for hoping. I was hoping, but it's still putrid right now. Anyway, guys, did you hear about this? My favorite baseball player right now. And I'm going to tell you a little story about another Mark Stradamus moment where we, you know, went back to the past, to the future. We knew it was coming. I called it to my son. I'll bring him on the air one day, maybe off air, so he could tell you the story. The other day he goes, Dad, you called it. Listen to this one. Aaron Judge connects again, hits his MLB best 54th homer runner. And the Yanks also topped the Twins. I don't freaking care about that really, but like, guys, Aaron Judge in it. 54 home runs. He still has something like 20. Let's see how many games he has left. We're going to read the story. Aaron Judge kept bruising his pace. I can't. Why am I talking like that, Joanne? It's freaking A. She's still not back. Aaron Judge kept up his bruising pace and hit his major league leading 54th home run, connecting for the 3rd straight day and sending the New York Yankees over the Minnesota Twins 5-2 on Monday. Judge has homered in 5 of his last 7 games for the AL East leaders. He snapped a 2-2 tie in the 6th inning when he hit a 3-1 slider from Trevor McGill into the second deck in the left field. It's getting hard. Oh, welcome back, Joanne. No, you're fine. You didn't bring a freaking waft of you into the room or anything. God almighty. It's getting hard to put into words how freaking ridiculous it is to do this show when you do that, Joanne. When you leave the room, you hit the porta potty. Did you put the exhaust on super speed? I got you the super speed function. So you can, make sure you ventilate that porta potty so we don't have to feel it. I got kids upstairs sleeping. That's a Soros for you, Anyway, back to the story. It's getting hard to put into words what he's doing, manager Aaron Booth said. Just a special season he's in the midst of. The All-Star slugger reached 54 homers in the 131st game. He is on pace to hit 65 homers, 4 more than Roger Maris's AL record in 1961. Judge has continued to play down his pursuit of history. Just trying to do what I can do every single day, Judge said. I show up to work, prepared, ready to go and do whatever it takes to help our team, what it takes to get a win today. I freaking love him. He's always talking about his team. Whether it's moving a guy over, driving a guy in, making a play on defense, that's what I'm focused on. Freaking team player, Judge reached 54 homers. Joanne, we just freaking said that. He said 131. Now they're changing it. Listen, the All-Star slugger reached 54 homers in his 131st game. Look at the Judge reached his 54 homers in his New York's 135th game. What the freak, man? They're lying on us now. Anyway, let's just move forward because obviously this Chooch here who wrote this story, let's see, needs to edit it. Larry Fleischer. Guys, you give Larry a little piece of your mind. You say you get it right so next time when you're going to go in and do the data. You know what I mean? Guys, so here's the bottom line with my buddy Aaron Judge. He's got 54 homers. The AL record for all-time home runs is 61. Roger Maris. He is 7 away. And the reality is he's freaking hitting bombs. So he could theoretically, if they don't pitch away from him, which they're looking like they are, but if they just let this guy do what he's going to do, let him do what he's going to do, guys. If you're out there and you're a pitcher, you're not going to find this stream, but let the mofo do what he's meant to do. He's about to make history. My son's watching the game. He sent me a video yesterday of Aaron Judge hitting his 54th home run. And he's going crazy. He's like, Dad, Aaron Judge is in a 54th home run. He's rounding the bases. And I'm like, holy freaking cow. I wrote back. I just said, you're watching history. Watch the whole game. You're watching history. What if he hits another? Like, I would be there watching every home run if I was a true Yankee fan like I used to be when I was a kid. I don't watch TV anymore. I haven't watched in 1,345 days in a row. But I don't freaking care to watch TV. The only time I'll ever see is when my daughter's watching something. That's it. I don't like the TV. You get nothing but negativity from it. It's intentional. Distraction. Kill you with it, you know. Oh, this is nuts, guys. A video shows an amusement park ride malfunctioning, sending over a dozen riders hurtling 50 feet to the ground. I actually popped this out on TikTok, and they blocked it, and then they reinstated it, but we lost all our steam because of it. Check this out. This is nuts. You see it shake? Here we go. Bang. Biggity. Boo! Oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound right. Oh, watch the people. Oh. Woo! So that right there, my friends and family, is why you don't go on a freaking roller coaster ride in India. Thanks for coming out. You know, that's just a thing you need to know. And then this is the other thing I almost did a story of, and then I was like, meh. Justin Bieber has canceled the rest of his world tour due to health issues. Can I just say this and we're going to move forward and play a little music? This is a young man who is by far in the prime of his life, had the health of a normal young man. He and his wife did. And they listened to the PSYOP and they've listened to the science, and all of a sudden we fast forward, the dude can't finish his tour because he's tired. He did 6 shows. I performed 6 live shows, but it took a real toll on me. Do you guys know he was supposed to do 68 more shows? I just want to put this out there to whoever the frig is doing his tour. Renaissance Man style green screen world tour, 68 freaking locations around the planet. Let's go. Got the guitar here. Let me show you what we do with it. Closing it down with this freaking craziness. You know? I'm sad for him. I'm sad for the man. It's unbelievable that these people were lied to the way they were lied to, and that they were forced to listen to something that ended up being a complete lie. And the people who I said that the whole time were freaking banished from the internet. Me, I never made it big enough for them to even care. They just kept me in the hole they made for me. If we had a lot of people paying attention to me when I was saying the things I was saying and writing the songs I was writing, it would have been really bad, I think, guys. So maybe it's a good thing that we're here still to this family, this small group of people, because I'm too controversial. All the things that I say, it's like I'm just too much passion in a world that sucks. People blow. There's such a freaking sensitivity gap, a divide. I had some moron say the stupidest thing earlier about all these different comments on TikTok about how, I made a comment about how Joe Biden's spending $1 trillion. I want to just bring this up because I don't know if it's going to get the play it should. Joe Biden is potentially going to spend up to $1 trillion or more dollars. It's going to be more on the student loan bailout. That's what it is, right? What about the future generation of students? What about tomorrow and next week and next year? And when my kids go to school, they still are going to be handled by a predatory system of financing that's destroying this generation and every generation. And that's the issue. Fix the system. The fact that they don't fix the system with the money is telling. They're trying to fix the election because they know they have the worst image in history. They're terrible right now. Everything they did the first 2 years here has been atrocious. And who can say any different? Afghanistan, gas price, finally down. Huh? Well, we all felt the brunt of it. We paid so much between then and now in order to freaking get them to where they are, and they're still ridiculous. The last president had them at $2.20 for super. $2.20. That was when I brought my car in. I knew it was going to be the end. And then I got an electric car. And the thing is, they sell you on that, but when you can't afford the gas, who's going to afford a freaking electric car? You know what? I got I want somebody to do some math for me. It's a ridiculous number, but can someone do this for me? We figure there's about 330 million people in the United States, right? 300. Let's just do this math. I'm going to bring up the calculator real quick. There's 330, but this is going to be a stupid, sick number. I may not even be able to know how to say it. 330 million. Okay, 330 million people in the United States. Let's multiply that by, let's call it, because they get subsidized, they get this much cheaper. Let's call it, let's just be conservative and go higher and say $40,000, okay? $40,000 equals that won't work. It wouldn't cost that though, but it wouldn't work. Okay, so if you just gave every single United States citizen, and I'm just trying to just joke, but also get around to a point. If you gave every American citizen a electric vehicle for $40,000, a $40,000 electric vehicle, it would cost $13.2 trillion. So the idea didn't work. But you figure there's about 100, maybe there's a, let's call it 10 million cars out there on the road, right? Let's just say there's 10 million cars on the road. Let's try this, because you don't give one to every freaking person, but you do it to try to get people kickstarted here. Let's call it 10 million people times 40,000. It's not that. I bet you it's like 10,000 for them to build it. It would cost $400 billion. Yes. Here we go. $400 billion to give every person who has a car out there on the road, potentially a brand new car, of an electric car. If you really cared about going green and you wanted to figure out how to do this, $400 billion gets us there, right? Oh, that's so crazy, Mark. They're sending that to Ukraine. We're at 100+ billion already. Are you kidding me? Look at what they create money out of thin air. 400 billion. Give it all the people if you want to do that. Go ahead. It's mental. Check this out. I added to this piece. Listen to the dirty guitar part that comes in. This really nice roll down. Ready? This thing here and like hip hop vibe this that we have before, but this would be a song I should put out on TikTok and be like, drop bars on this for people who rap, you know. They can be like, yo, suck a beat. Yep, you get sweet down, get the chocolate in your hands. Yep, you don't want it to melt. Nope, you take it down, you put it in your mouth, you let it melt there. You're going down south, down to Florida. Yep, you got a Florida peach. Yep, wanna get it in your mouth before it goes bad, before you get dead. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Get somebody like that doing it. Man, we got, this is what we created yesterday. I downloaded 40 minutes. Where is it? Oh, I got rid of it, remember? Okay, we have a track open. How's everybody doing? Guys, let's share, because sharing is caring. And if you smack the screen here on TikTok, I'd really appreciate it. Guys, I've been live 1,345 days in a row. If you could hit the screen, do a little share-a-roo. And remember, I drop content all day long, and I'm live every single night for the rest of time. As long as they keep me healthy, I'll be here. And with that in mind, so I said that right after. I sneeze right after. Joanne, why didn't you tune the guitar? All right, we're better now, Joanne. That's better. All right. Perfect. That's why it pissed me off. Very little beat seat. You guys know how it goes. Oh, I think we also need a little freaking light show background. Here we go, getting down with the flow. Yep, another night. Yep, in the hustle. Yep, throw it in the gun. Yep, pull the trigger. Yep, while I run. Get that BC going. I'm digging that bass line, man. Oh goodness. Why am I not able to change this? This is like, usually I can click this and it'll just let me open it up on the sideline. Yep. Get it going. I don't know what to do. It won't let me go, no. Where I want to. I gotta go in there and do something different. I could do it, I just really don't want to. I don't know why it's doing this. Let's try this first. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where it is and I can't find it, so that's too bad. So I gotta take out the backdrop. First time we've done this in a while. I'm playing some weird place with a view. Let's get a better backdrop. Right? Maybe go back to the bonfire like we used to do. Yeah, Keith, hopefully you're out there with the friggin' leeches, my friend. What? Guys, this friggin' bass line, just wait till the beat goes going. I'm friggin' crazy. I'm thinking about this beat. Background here, okay? Joanne, please give me a moment. Yeah, we're gonna put on the show. Oh, yeah, all night long, yeah. I don't think that's it, no. I don't think that's the one. No, we're gonna look for another. I don't know where the bonfire is, guys, so we're gonna do something silly. I don't know. Go to the Guys, I buy a freaking mountain, something like that. Yeah, the mountain in the background. Yeah, doing it. Let's get into it. Things live in the moment, so I'm just going off of a vibe here. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's still there. Wait, what the hell? Let's make sure it's still here. long slide. jamming this for an hour. Sometimes you go jam on it for a while to get to the good stuff. But you definitely got to it. That one I dropped the pick. That's what I'm doing on that one. I can hear the train coming on. I can hear the scraping of the metal wheels on the rail line. Next shot now. Take a train every day to the work task. You know, gotta get on with my friend Tom. Yeah, we're going down. Yeah, we're trading papers. Yeah, what happened in the mainstream news? Who cares? Let's throw that section away. Yeah, looking at the sports. Yeah, it looks like we're on our way to start to a really good year. Happening in the business trades. Yeah, open up the stock market. Look like it's down, it's up. Who knows? It's in the green or red. Every day is different. Oh, and then when we get to it, we get to page 6. Yeah, we're getting to laugh at it. Yeah, 'cause they're always talking about a thing we don't give a dang about. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, the newspaper. We're like the last ones even reading that thing. Everyone got their little smartphones. Everyone got their little iPads. Everyone's watching the news on their little laptops. No one talk to each other no more. No, it's a train ride to hell. Oh, all alone by myself, yeah. Look around, everyone looking down. Yeah, they don't wanna make eye contact. You're trying to spark up a conversation, yeah, but no one's got an interest in talking to you. Oh, so you stand a little while. You start to think to yourself, is it me or is it them? It's definitely them, yeah. That's what's going down, yeah. Turn it to, yeah. You got any questions? You got a problem with me? Yeah, I'll just disappear you. Oh, yeah, I don't give a damn what you're thinking. Yeah, I'm not even looking at you. No, such a cold world we're living in right now. Don't know if it will be resolved. No, giving away everything it means to be human. Yeah, you can't even realize what they did to you. the 2 years in a row, yeah, listening to the science. I'm sorry, I mean the science, yeah, you were just not reading between the lines. You didn't see the signs, the people, me and others, yeah, they're standing here every day trying to get to you, but you didn't want to see nothing, no. You want to believe what you heard, what you thought was right. Yeah, get back to normal. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, stand, you can't, no, never, ever. Yeah, that was the plan from the beginning. Yeah, bro. Out there living in fear. Even today I saw a guy driving up with a friggin' mask on. The hell, you're all alone in the car by yourself, my friend. Yeah, now go inside into a store, all you already masked up. What the frick's going on? Living in the twilight zone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I don't understand a thing anymore. Seems like sanity went out the door. And people be out of their minds, yeah. Oh, it's the sign of the times, yeah. Oh, it's coming all to an end. Yeah, it's imploding on itself. It's been talking about this year for the history of time. Yeah, it's about the apocalypse, yeah, it's coming soon because we're not living for the truth. No, we're not even loving no more, yeah. Got hate in our hearts, yeah. Got nothing but daggers for everyone that comes across your way. I can't even see any encouragement anymore. No, it's always down, 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 down. Yeah, you down, down, down. You're a clown, yeah. I ain't got no time for you. You're gonna leave a smile on my face. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah. So you can keep playing that game, you can keep being a troll, yeah, I don't care. You can stick your head up your asshole, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't really go there, even though I sort of did. That's what I'm saying, that's what you do. You get rid of a freaking troll and then in your face you say, I don't give a freaking damn what you're saying. Nope, give you a freaking elbow in the botch. What are you, crazy? You can't even get to me. Oh, yeah, I'm the Renaissance Man, yeah. 1,000, 300, 400, 500, 600, 6,000. I'm doing Joe Biden math, yeah. I gotta have a laugh, yeah. Gotta go if you can't have a chuckle at yourself. You gotta know you got no place in this life, yeah. Leave it all out there. Put it all out there, yeah. Oh, don't be a square, yeah. Yeah, you got to fill all of the surface. Yeah, there is no box, yeah. Let it all out, yeah. They're trying to constrain you, yeah, with these philosophies, with these fears, yeah. This agenda's only meant to bring us down, yeah. But I keep on showing up every night and we keep making songs, yeah, all of the time. You know I won't give up on us, no. Oh, now we just need a freaking hook and it's a wrap. I think we got enough. Total live improv. Now we need a good hook for this. Focus on the laugh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Show
You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this, you got this, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this. You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this. You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this. You got this, yeah. You got this, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this. You got it. Oh yeah, you know you got this. Yeah, they can't ever doubt. You know you're gonna do you. Yeah, get up and do you. You got to live the truth. Yeah, I'm gonna dig it in a bottle. You got it. You got this. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, they can't ever bring you down. You got it. You got this, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got this, yeah. They can't ever bring you down. You got this, yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning on day 1, 3, 4, 5 in a row. How about that? I call that pretty good freaking timing, if I ever say so myself. Yeah. So, fam and friends, it looks like we did it again. Day 1, 3, 4, 5 in a row. A little jammeroo after some story time out. We wrote a new song. I don't know if it was any good. I have no idea. I have no idea if any of that was good. Unfortunately, that's the problem when you're the victim of being in the moment trying to create. You don't get a chance to appreciate it. But I'm going to listen back when I try to download it, so at least we have it to someday get out. And of course, what the freaking A, Joanne? You're doing an outro, intro, outro? I didn't ask for that yet. We're doing that after. Found it. So, Joanne, do me a favor. Stop the wheezing and tooting, pooting in your freaking, porta potty. And till tomorrow, Jeffrey Flissick. Till tomorrow, Modoc Roughstock. Thank you so much for your donation. You rock. You are amazing, Modoc. Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, S. Coop, Trish Killian. You guys are all freaking amazing. Amazing. Over here on the ticker. Let's see, there's a couple people kicking it with me. The PN3NG. You rock. Thank you for kicking it with me. Remember, this is live every single day forever, so please give me a subscribe, follow. Over on YouTube, we're live every night. And Tail F, Tail F73, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Give me a follow. See you tomorrow. We're back 1, 3, 4, 6 in a row. We're 4 days away from 1, 3, 5, 0 in a row, guys. That's pretty insane. Spread the word. Until tomorrow. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.